YouTube and all my subscribers, JC1894 here with a new video for you guys today. Got a big update on my 1994 Yamaha 350 Warrior. I'd like to show you guys what's all going on with it and all I got done. This is what it looks like now. Before, when I got it, it was covered in yellow and black spray paint. It just looked horrible. So how I got that off is I took brake fluid and a heat gun. I went all over the plastic. Now I had to hold the heat gun maybe about that far away from the plastic because it's kind of cold outside. And I think it was like, when I got that done, I think I looked at that thing there, I think it said like 15 degrees when I had it all done. The door wasn't even up yet on the porch. But this is what it looks like underneath. I did take a razor blade, take the scratches out, so it looks really nice. How I done that, there's a tip on YouTube you guys can do. The guy takes a razor blade, he holds it like this, and he pulls towards him. And it took the scratches out of his dirt bike. He's using it on a yellow Yamaha dirt bike. It's an old one. So what else I've done is I took the scratches out, but I also was checking it out, make sure it took the yellow out of the scratches too, and it done all that, and it looks real good. It almost looks like new plastic, just looks like weather showing on it. But I do have some yellow to get out here, and some yellow paint to get out in the seams and stuff like that, but I can use a toothpick or something on that. So I've done that to all the plastic and I got all the scratches out, and this is what it looks like so far. The only scratches I couldn't get out was right there where in that curve. So I'm gonna try to figure out something for that. Maybe get me a real small piece of metal and try and go over them scratches or something. But I'll get them out somehow. So what else I done was I took the old bars off and put these new bars on. These are Fly Racing bars. I got these for $17 for RG Honda Yamaha. And I like these bars a lot. They look really good with my full of plastic and everything like that. They're almost the same color as a plastic, just a little bit brighter shade. But nothing wrong with that. I like how it looks. So it came with this piece here for that. And this is a real nice piece of foam and cover that came with it. So what else I got there? I got a pair of grips for $11, and these are the new Fly Racing Pilot 2 series, shockwave technology and a puncture-proof compound. So like if you're riding a thorn hits it, don't rip your grip in half or something like that. But these are really nice grips. They're really soft, and they're designed to, like if you're riding, you're hitting jumps, or you're going through a place that sends a lot of vibrations up to your grips, the grips are supposed to eliminate the vibration part of it. So that's just where your hands are and stuff like that. So it's supposed to give you better comfort when you're riding. So that's going to be a really nice feature to test out. I am going to do a couple running videos after I get it all up and running. I just gotta look in the book and see if there's a break-in method with rings and stuff like that. So what I'm doing to the motor is I got it off right now because I got to put an oil control ring in it, but I'm gonna go ahead and put all new rings in it because the old rings, it's got good compression, but it's just the oil control ring. When it starts smoking real bad, as soon as you start it up anyway, but it's the oil is getting up into the valves and it's gumming up. It mostly gummed up the valve on this side because you can look in there and see the valves all covered in black residue from oil and stuff like that. This side seems to be alright, but you can tell it's starting to get some buildup on it. So I'm going to go ahead and start the teardown series on this by removing the covers off and show you guys what's behind the covers. And then after I get the chain loose, I'll do a video of pulling the head off I do got to take an easy out and pull out the header bolts, so I'm going to get them pulled out and put new ones in, and that'll fix that. Then what else I got to do is I got the rest of the motor head bolts broke loose. I got the bolts broke loose down here, these two up here, and the big ones on top. So all I have to do now is get the chain loose, and I ain't going to take the sprocket off. I'm going to just take the chain off so that I don't have to mess with the timing. That's a bypass thing you can do. I'll show you guys how to do that maybe. But I'm going to clean up the covers, especially this one. These here on top are getting painted silver. This high heat silver paint. And that's going to look very awesome when I can look up in there and I can see these covers on there. So it's going to be really cool. Now I'm going to paint my engine case in some places. I'm going to paint it mostly on this side, around the sprocket and everything, because I gotta cover up this hole here after I put some JB Weld on it. So I'm gonna fix that. But I'm also going to fix this plastic cover here on this wire, because this thing's just in bad shape on this wire. So I'm gonna get them fixed. I'm gonna put maybe some tape, electrical tape or something over it. It'll fix that. And then let's see, what else did I do? I put a 34mm upper chain rotor. Still gotta get the lower one and the chain guide. Then my dad says he'll help me get a couple other things for it, like a rear skid plate and a front bumper. So those two things will be the very last thing I get for the Warrior. And then what else I got to do is take them half Nerf bars off, paint them, and put them back on. That's what the company calls them, half Nerf bars, because they're almost completely sealed. So they call them half Nerf bars, because when you put the other part of Nerf bars on, they loop around on the sides of this. So that's a really cool feature. When I get a job, I'll get me a set to put on there. I'll probably go with Tusk Racing or some other brand. I found them on eBay real cheap. But what else I done was I cleaned up the frame. It had yellow and black spray paint on it. I'm going to paint them front motor mounts up here. These are going to be blue, these motor mounts. And then I'm going to paint the fender braces that connect to the frame right here. Then we're getting painted blue. I'm going to paint the hubs red all the way around. And then I'm going to paint the axle silver, just like how the carrier and swing arm is. I'm thinking about maybe taking that shock rebound pressure thing off and painting it blue. Make it look like a non-stick. It'd be pretty cool. But I'm thinking about doing that. It'd make it look really nice and stand out. But what I thought about also doing was painting this hub here. This hub would be blue or silver, maybe. I rebuilt the whole caliper back here. It's got a WB parking brake block off. The thing right here to hold your caliper onto the bracket and your caliper onto that, it was missing out of the bracket. So what I done is I put this one off a Big Bear on it. So that looks really cool on there. It's a little bit longer, sticks out a little bit more, but it holds it real good on there. So I done that. I got new brakes in the back caliper. I get to put the front brakes on. My front brakes are in real good shape though. But I'm just going to go ahead and put new ones on and keep them for backups, the ones on the front. So I got some painting to do on the swing arm on this side. But I'll show you guys what I'm going to do with the front here. Like I said, I'm going to paint the hubs the same color as the springs on the shocks. So I'm going to paint this hub that color. Then I'm going to paint these pieces here on each side silver. And I'm going to paint my calipers blue. So this thing will look wicked after it's done. So I'm going to touch up the swing arms a little bit. I got some touching to do on the swing arm on the bottom. And then I'm going to show you guys a how-to tip on how to get this off your chrome exhaust system. I'm going to use Brillo pads and hot water, and it'll take that off. I got to take the muffler, the DG exhaust, and clean it up a bit. It's got some rust stains, like right there in that bend. But I'm going to take that header clamp off. It comes off real easy. I'll show you guys how to clean them up too. I get a pit car for my gas tank. I got a free flow vent hose on it, and maybe rebuild my carburetor too. My dad's talking about maybe just go ahead and rebuilding it to make sure it's got new jets and stuff like that in it. But I'll have more videos coming for you guys. Just when I get a little bit more time, I'm going to do the tear down. Part 1 will be removing the covers off the head and showing you guys what's behind them. And then I'll do some other stuff to show you guys what's all going to be done. But comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.